Okay, it feels like forever since I've stood in this room and talked about books, but we're back. We're so back. I finished Crime and Punishment yesterday, and today I figured I would talk about my unrealistic TBR. Unrealistic because I'm leaving home in like 14 days, so there's no way I can read these 3 books. But I did start Ada by Nabokov, and just like anytime I read any of his work, I'm like, what have I been reading like leading up to this? This is just so good. It just like feels so good in my brain. The way that it just starts by ridiculing like incorrect translations, I think, of Anna Karenina on the first page, and like it's just so Nabokov. Like I think he's the GOAT in my opinion. So I think I actually will finish that book, but the next book that I don't think I'm going to get to is The Confessions, and I would be rereading this, and the reason I want to reread it is because I actually liked it. It's one of the first and only books that I actually read that were assigned to me in school, or else I wouldn't have read this. I had to write like an essay about it back when I went to a Jesuit college for 2 years, but I really enjoyed it, and I just felt like the whole beginning half when he's just like sinning, I feel like it's necessary for his like ultimate, I mean, is he a saint? Sainthood, or at least just like return to religion. However, I was rooting against it so badly. I was like, no, like, let's just keep this, like, just have a good time, bro. So I just kind of want to revisit it and see like if my thoughts have changed and stuff, because even though I'm not a religious person, I feel like I'm constantly surrounded by religion based on like how I grew up and stuff, and it's still interesting to me. And like I have a lot of love and respect for my mother, who is very devout Catholic, so I don't like reject Catholicism and related things outright. Like I just know I'm confident in my beliefs and where I stand, and I have like my boundaries, but I still like to read and stuff. Lastly, I have Moby Dick. I got this in 7th grade. My uncle lent it to me, and we're going on 13 years of being lent this book, and I haven't gotten past page 24. However, I just remember that when I first read, sorry, she's not gonna stop barking, so I'm just gonna say it anyways. Even just reading like the first parts of the first chapter and stuff, like it stayed with me. And in this era in my life, like in 7th grade, I was just reading Percy Jackson, like could have been reading something much better. But the fact that it stayed with me, I just want to revisit it, and I feel like this is iconic, so